right now.
Ready?
Yeah. Good morning, Flint. My name is Terry Bankert. This is Wflt 1420 AM radio. This is the morning program, my morning program, Know the Law. The call-in number here is 235-5733. 235-5733. It's a call-in program. I will interrupt what I'm doing to talk to you. A couple things I like to say in the beginning. One, in recognition of the month that this is, let me just share an experience that I have had with you. When I was 25, I was leaving the vision of being a biology major and being a doctor, and I'd shifted over to political science. So I started hanging out at the Democratic Party, and they thought I wasn't too bad. I think they thought I was a little dumb, but they kind of brought me up the ladder a little bit. So the first thing I was given was I ran the last Democratic telethon in Genesee County. But what I did is every time I went to work on that telethon, this very large gentleman was always standing beside me. Now he had hands as big as my feet, talked in a deep voice. I knew he was a shop committeeman out of Buick. I knew that he was somehow connected with the local Democratic Party, but this gentleman would come by me every day. And when I ran the telethon, he was there a couple times a day. Then I was given the benefit of being executive director of the Genesee County Democratic Party, and this gentleman was my executive committee treasurer. And he came by every day. And basically the routine would be, he'd come into the office and he'd say, "Terry, what stupid things are you trying to do today?" But he wouldn't say it that way. He'd listen to me and nod, and then he'd tell me why that made sense and why that didn't make sense. He came by every day. He did that for a couple of years. I was there for 7 years. And I didn't realize it then, but I was getting the best training I could ever get in terms of how to have my eyes wide open in the city of Flint. And I just want to give recognition to this gentleman, his family, that's still living, and that's John Pugh. John Pugh was the guy that let me in the door. He vouched for me to the unions. He vouched for me to the Democratic Party. A lot of other people did a lot of other things. But it was John Pugh that really saw how up the lunch I was on some things. But he educated me. And so for that, Mr. John Pugh, I know you're in heaven. I hope to see you someday. And to his family, thank you. My name's Terry Bankert. This is WFLT 1420 AM radio, and that's my principal thank you for the day. Also, thank you to the CPSA Courier for allowing me to have a column in your paper, and WFLT for allowing me to have this program on every Saturday morning. Our article today, or you'll see tomorrow in your Courier, is on mediation. I'm going to talk about grandparent rights in a minute, but again, I've recently completed all the classroom requirements to be a court-ordered family law mediator. I've got about 3,000 case contacts under my belt, and I think mediation is a way for people who are going through the turmoil of a family breakup, but that are still talking and want to communicate and focus on the children, that after counseling, after talking with your pastor, consider mediation. If there's a breakdown or issues resolved, then you go and litigate. And my intent is to, and I am expanding my practice to involve family law and family law mediation. And 235-1970 is my contact number. And if there's a pastor that has a family going through turmoil and would simply like somebody to come to your church and meet privately with your parishioners about family law issues, I'd be more than happy to. No charge. If there are couples out there that want to take a look at mediation as an option, please give me a call, 235-1970. And it's my intent to offer today to the first 5 couples that call, and both of you have to call and say you'd like to do it. I'm not going to charge you. I want to get started on this, and I want to start today. Just make a call to my office, say you want to do mediation, you like to do it in my office, you like to do it at church with your pastor present, that's fine. But this is an offer to whoever calls today, 235-1970, 235-1970. All I have to do is see it on my voicemail, and then we'll work this out. I'm going to cap this at 10, but normally it takes a while for people to understand what new concepts mean, and mediation is a new concept. My name is Terry Bankert. This is WFLT 1420 AM radio. It's a call-in program, 239-5733, 239-5733. Special thanks to the courier, WFLT, and of course my beautiful wife, Flint, who helps me in my office, my home, and my life. I'm not leading her, she's leading me in a lot of ways, and I am most appreciative for it. To those of you that are boomers, pay attention to your parents. We're sometimes shocked when the demise begins. And embrace them, love them, hug them today, because it's horrible when they fade away. My name is Terry Bankert. This is WFLT 1420 AM radio. I'm also going to produce this on YouTube, so when you hear these re-entry and breaks, what I'm doing, as in right now,